welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm Letty, this is Letty Sparkle, sorry. In today's video we're just going to be putting to the test the Tati Beauty puff, and against like a standard just run-of-the-mill kind of sponge. So this is a Tarte Beauty one. It comes with the tape shade concealer, so I really like it just to apply my foundation anyway. It's very soft, so I've already wet it, and I thought I'd do half of my face with the Tati Beauty puff and the other half with this one. So I'm just going to apply the foundation first. I've just put serum on my face, and I used the BYBI Strawberry Booster seed oil. So I've just used that on my face. I was kind of waiting for it to go in before I moisturise, but it's really moisturising, so I'm not going to put anything else on there. It's not really soaked it all in. For foundation today, I'm going to be using my Urban Decay Stay Naked foundation. This is in shade 40 WY, so really like the foundation at the moment. I'm just going to put a little bit on the back of my hand, and I'm going to do say this half my right hand with the Tarte Beauty one. I really like this foundation. Blend it down your neck, obviously, and then on your forehead as well. I have already done my brows just to save a bit of time. So that's kind of half the face done, and the other half not. So I might go in with another layer in a minute as well. Okay, same thing, 2 pumps. I'm going to go straight in with the Beauty Blender. I'm just going to kind of take this bit here, just going to go straight into it, and I kind of pop it on, and then I kind of like spread it and pat it in. And with this does absorb a lot of the product because I've already done and I've gone through, and I've already used my hands. I'm just going to get a little bit more for my forehead. Again, on that bit there. Just going to apply the majority of it up here and just do this. So I almost feel like this side's a bit more full coverage, but then if I put a bit more on this side, let me have a look close up. I've got a little bit of texture here, but that's because I've got a few spots, which is a bit annoying. Oh, just gonna go with what's left on, just gonna go with what's left on my hand and just go a little bit more on this side. Just feel like this side needs a bit more coverage. Okay, so that's how it looks so far. Do a first impression on the new Revolution Conceal and Define Infinite Concealer. I'm gonna just get on, do this for the other video, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so I've done my concealer, and I only used the sponge for that because I wanted to give it a fair shot with what I want to see and stuff. So and I've powdered underneath, but I've not done anything else. So I'm going to go ahead and use the Blendiful and the sponge then to apply different products. To test it fully, I'm going to go with a cream contour first. I'm going to go in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills cream contour kit. This is in light medium, I think, light. So I'm going to go in with the shade Cinnamon, which is this one here. And I'm just going to go in with this corner here of the, just going to bend it in half. I'm just going to go straight into here. Oh, this has gone all funny. Just going to warm up a little bit. and just pop it with my finger. I think this might be a bit warm actually. Oh no. Just blending that out, but I think this might be a bit warm for contour at the moment. But I am going to go over with a powder anyway, so. So it has blended out nicely actually. Okay, and then I'm just going to go and put a little bit up here. Just to warm up my face a little bit because it's very pale at the moment. And then a little bit down my jawline. Okay, I feel like that blended really easily. Just going to go in with a little bit more. Just a little bit on here. And a little bit on my... This is very warm, so I will go over with a more cooler powder. I'm going to go in with, actually, this side of the sponge. I think that again blended in quite well. I wish it was a different colour, but that's not the product's problem, is it? Okay, that looks okay. And then I'm going to go in with a powder now. So I'm going to go in with this colour here from the Revolution Contour and Glow Kit, this shade here, which is just number 4. And with the sponge brush side, I'm going to go in with this one here. Just kind of blend that. And again down the jawline. And then a little bit up here. Well, again blended in really nicely. And then I'm going to go in with the other side. So I'm going to turn this around, which I saw Tati do. And then I'm going to go in with this, like, actually, with this bit here. And I'm going to go into that same powder. And just very, very lightly kind of press that into the skin. With a bit that hasn't got anything else, I'm just going to use that to kind of blend. Which I think actually looks alright. Let's have a look. It's blended it all really nicely. And this side's blended it nicely as well. And then for a bit of bronzer, I'm going to go in with the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, just to kind of bring me back to life. So this is the bronzer here. I have Hip Pan on it. I absolutely love this stuff. For the brush, I'm going to be using this one. This is from Tarte. It's just kind of an angled big brush. I'm just going to go straight into it. And then kind of just do like a 3. Like so. Just blend all that out up here. And then with the Blendiful, oh hang on, I've got, sorry, some powder on my nose on that side. This looks really light. I don't know how the colour is looking on there, so I'm just going to go in with that same side that I used. I'm just going to go back in with this one. And then again, tuck my cheeks in and pat it. I'm really paranoid because I think I look really pale on the screen. I think maybe my light's a bit too... Is that a bit better? Do I look more human? I'm not sure. Oh, sorry. Okay, so that's that done. So for blush today, I'm going to go in with the Nars Orgasm. I have the little mini one. And so I'm going to go with a blush brush from Real Techniques. And just smile. Just spread that across. Like so. I'm going to use the corner that I haven't used on the Blendiful. Then just a little tiny bit. And kind of just sweep that across my cheek. Not quite as prominent, I'm trying a little bit more. Now, I saw the Tati video on this, and I was always planning to do this video anyway. And she was just kind of explaining all the like drama that's been going on. I mean, I don't really pay much attention to a lot of the drama with makeup, because what works for some people isn't going to work for others. So it's kind of all a matter of opinion really, and how it works for you and your skin and things like that. So I think until you try it and stuff, you're not going to know really. I tend to like a lot of makeup that I do reviews on, because to be honest, I do quite a lot of research before I buy anything. So obviously this I didn't do research. This was just, I bought because Tati released it and I love Tati, so I did it to support her and in the hope to try something different. I was very, very, I can't say the word, skeptical when I first saw it, because I was like, oh, that's a bit weird. I've never seen her really use a puff in her channel, I don't think, apart from when she was like powdering and stuff. And two, it's, you know, it's strange, it's different, it's something, you know, surreal. But I genuinely was surprised when I used that, and I really, really loved it. So it wasn't, I wasn't being fake or just saying I liked it because it's Tati. Yes, I do like Tati, but if the product was crap, I will say it's crap, but it's not. It is very, very good. I mean, I've just done that whole face, and you can't tell that I use different products. Like, it's not doing anything different from what brushes do, you know, but I've used 4 different brushes already. Oh, actually 3, because the other one was a powder. 3 different brushes, and I've just used this, like one side of this, because one side I use for creams, and then the other side I use for powders. So if you are travelling and stuff, then you can just take this and be done with it. You know, it's not going to replace my makeup brushes, it's just an additional tool that can help with your makeup routine. And I do generally think my foundation, when I first tried it, looked flawless. And even now it looks flawless. Like, now that my skin soaked in a little bit, the lighting is all a bit wrong today, and hopefully the video is okay, because I hope it is. But I just wanted to say that, you know, if you want to buy something to support someone and something, buy it, you know. And I think sometimes, yes, send feedback. If it's something happened to her that's not good, or you have any feedback for her, then, or anyone, send it. But feedback. You know, people are very negative online nowadays, and they go on a rant. Everyone thinks that, you know, the consumer is, you know, God, and we are, as consumers, we are important, and we should give our opinion. But there are ways to give your opinion. There are horrible ways to give your opinion. There are nice ways to give your opinion. And I would never send someone a message, or, you know, or your thing's crap, you know, or I probably would have put it a bit nicer. You know, there are videos where I've tried things on and it's not gone to plan. There's a couple of foundation videos that I've done that have gone completely wrong, and it's, you know, you've just got to try and things out for yourself. And I think what I'm trying to say is, like, let's be nice to one another. Yes, we do need to give feedback to brands and tell them what's wrong with products, but there are ways of giving feedback, you know. There are ways. There's not just, I don't know what I'm trying to say. I think you know what I'm trying to say. I'm just trying to say that I just felt bad that Tati had to do a video explaining herself to everybody. I, for one, liked the product. I, for one, like the product. I think it's a very good product. I will keep using it. I will wash it, and then as soon as I need to, I will replace it, because I do think it's a really good product. And I genuinely don't think she would have released it if it wasn't ready. But yeah, so I just wanted to kind of put in my 5 cents, and that's my 5 cents. Do I recommend this? Yes, I do recommend it. I think it's a brilliant product. Right, so now for highlight. So highlight, as we haven't powdered, I might go in with a bit of the Iconic London Illuminator. This is in shade, original, possibly, so it shakes well before use. So I'm just going to put it on here, directly onto my skin, because I haven't powdered there. I only powdered my under eyes, so, and I just use a brush for that. So I'm just going to go in with the wet side. I'm going to flick it back to the wet side. I'm going to go in with this bit here. Oh no, I've already flicked it back, okay, so ignore that. I'm going to go in with this side here that's not really used, and kind of fold it up. I've got a mirror in here. There's a little tiny mirror in here. How cute is that? So I'm just going to go in like this and tap it. Oh, it's kind of giving me a line. I think where the bronzer, obviously, and the blush are like powders, but that looks okay actually, doesn't it? Yeah, I've blended that all in. Can you see? I think that looks nice. Does it look nice? I can't even see it really. Oh, it does. Yeah, it just gives me a little glow. And then I'm going to go in on this side. Oh, I'm putting a bit too much on. I'm going to use the sponge, but I'm going to use, oh god, this end bit here that's not been used. So I think this side's a bit more visible. Maybe because this is wet. But yeah, I think it looks nice on both sides. I'm going to go in on top of it with the highlighter from this palette here, just to change it up a little bit with this one there, which is number 2, no, number 3, I think this is number 3, number 4. So I'm just going to go in with that. I'm just going to go in a little bit more in here. That looks really good. Okay, and then I'm going to go in with the Tati. I'm going to turn that over again. And then with this side here that I've not used, I'm going to go in again with that one straight into there. It's on there. And then pop that on this side. And that's again on there. So that looks nice too. And put what's left over on my brush on my nose. A little bit on my cupid's bow. My chin. Let's go in with this one. Oh, I was meant to go in with a beauty blend, I keep forgetting. Okie dokie. So that's that done. I'm just going to go and powder my face. So for powder, I have been loving this Skin Finish and Radiance. So from Revolution. A lot of Revolution products here today. I'm just going to go on one side with a brush. This just kind of gives you like an all over hue type of thing. Oh, one thing in my eye. And then with the, I don't know if this is going to work, but with the little Tati, I'm just going to pop a little bit of it on mine. And then I'm just going to go in. Oh. So that works. So I think that looks okay. I'm just going to go in with a bit of spray, just kind of melt it all in. And I'm going to use the Makeup Revolution Amazing Makeup Fixing Spray. I've run out of my Morphe one. Need to go and buy some, and I've run out of Fix Plus as well. Okay, so this is the finished base for the time being. I'm going to go ahead and finish my eyes and my lips off camera. I'm going to do a first impression on the Modern Renaissance palette, and I'll be right back. Okay, so this is the finished look. I just wanted to come back and kind of sign off from this look. The eye look will be in an ABH review video, and the concealer will be in a different review which will already be up, so I'll pop that in the description bar. I really like both sides of my face. I don't necessarily think like one is better than the other one. I do like both of them, so I think they both look really nice. I love how it all came together and all turned out, and I just think something like this is probably really, really useful for when you go travelling, so you don't have to take all the brushes, and I will most probably be doing that when I go on holiday this year. So I do really, really like that. I'm not liking this lipstick actually with this look. Okay, sorry, I'm back. I just kind of toned it down with a lighter pink in the middle. But yeah, so I really, really do like both of them. I would probably say this side is a bit more subtle. It's not as heavy as this side, I don't think. Maybe I was a bit confused with the lights and everything, how it all works together. But yes, so I just wanted to show you how it compares to your sponges and your brushes and things like that. And it does work for most things, you know. I did everything on this side with these two and everything else with my sponges and my brushes. So, you know, you already have what this does in your kit most probably. So it's not something that's a necessity, but like I said before, I do think it's a really, really good product, and I will definitely be using it when I go away, just to avoid having to take lots and lots of face brushes. So I can just do it all with this, wash it every night, and then it's ready for the next day. And yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was useful. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next one. Thank you, bye bye.